Joseph, YouTube, welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, woman says, and just got kicked out and put in the streets. This is what you go through when you put your entire life in the hands of a man, woman says.
This is what you go through when you put your entire life in the hands of a man. I literally sacrificed my whole life for my 4 children and my relationship to sit home and be a stay-at-home mom. Just to be basically kicked out with nothing. No money, no income, no car, basically nowhere to go. And on top of that, with a freaking newborn. I've never been the type to, tell my business to other people, let alone social media.
Guys, I saw her TikTok. She's got hella videos. She's talking about she's never been the type, but she has her cash up out here. I only feel bad for your children, man.
But when it gets to a point where you literally have nowhere to turn, nowhere to go, nobody to run to, I had to turn to TikTok. My only advice to anyone right now is always make sure you have your own stuff. Even if you have somebody that is willing to do for you or take care of you. Because feelings change, people change, things change, your feelings may change. But at the end of the day, you have something to stand on.
You see, guys, women not taking marriage seriously today hurts them in more than one way, more than just divorcing men for no reason, because they don't think it's important. But also in cases like this, notice how she said, I'm a stay-at-home mom who sacrificed everything for her relationship. She's not married. She's not married and has 4 kids. Ma'am, you are a baby mama. Why didn't you get married? Because if you did get married, the laws benefit women so much that they'll probably kick your man out the house before they kick you out of the house. But no, you don't drink coffee. Let's read some of these comments. First comment said, ladies, marriage is never just a piece of paper, ever. There we go. She gets it. Somebody else here says, ladies, get a career just in case things don't fall through. Somebody else here says, marry before you carry. Marry before you carry. There are laws set up to protect you in case of these situations in your advantage. Somebody else here says, this is what keeps me motivated to stay in school and get my degree. So what's motivating you to get your degree is the thought of a man leaving you. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because guys, I've already said plenty of times, having a stay-at-home mom in the long run has its own issues, even for you as a man. Somebody else here says, the older women warn us, but we don't listen. Another person here says, girl, go to court and get half his money if y'all married. Now, with all this being said, I do think the man is very insensitive for putting the kids out in the car like that. And it's wrong. And men should not react in this way. But if we look at this guy, chances are that we're gonna be looking at a Pookie. Guys, without fail, you see that the men who these women choose to trust and raise their children and reproduce with, and you think to yourself, what were you thinking? You guys remember the random man in Atlanta videos that I did? Woman looks sane, and then you see her decision in who she decided to reproduce with. Mind-blowing shit, man. Here's another comment that says, this is why I made sure my name was on everything, because kick who out of what? Somebody else here says, don't worry, baby, God is going to humble him. Another person here says, the ultimate betrayal. Somebody else here says, ladies, always have your turn. This just a season. Things will get better. People talking about like God's gonna humble him and all this other stuff. What if this is you getting humbled? What if this is also a consequence of decisions you've made in your life? Here's another comment that says, I have a husband, but I still go to work because you never know. That's good. And that's a smart man. You want that. You want that. I talked about how I watched a video by the lead attorney, and he was talking about the tradition you set in your household. When you're married is a tradition the courts will most likely honor. As in, if your wife is a stay-at-home mom, well, they're not going to assume that she's ready to go into the workforce. Thus, assuming that you guys have been married for a while, you probably will pay more in alimony, so on and so forth. And you might want to make sure that your wife doesn't let go of her job so easy. Another person here says, this is exactly why I refuse to depend on anyone, period. And final comment here says, this is the reason I work every day. I don't care if my man got money. Sorry this happened to you. Always have a backup fund. Unfortunately, man, the real victims here are the kids, right? The babies, the children. And for their sake, I hope this gets figured out. As always, I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pot. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.